Hello, my name is Mike Janulitis, and I'm the owner of Corner Bowl Software. In this video, I'm going to show you how to download Windows event logs from work-from-home user computers to monitor, consolidate, and meet compliance requirements. Log Manager 2020 is both an agentless and an agent-based system. You have the option to download Windows event logs using the built-in Windows Management Instrumentation, or WMI, interface, or through Log Manager's own client-server interface I call Push Logs. Before we begin, we want to decide if our remote machines can connect direct to the server. If you are connecting work-from-home users without a VPN in place, your central Log Manager installation will need a public IP address. Otherwise, you have the option of relaying packets through Microsoft's Azure Relay service. The Azure Relay service is simple to set up, however I cover the setup in another video. Once you have the software installed, open the Management Console and log in. From the Explorer view, expand Push Logs, then select Server. Check Save Logs from all sources. Then select the log consolidation template you would like to run on the remote machines. If you select the Edit button, we can see the configuration. For this video, I've set the schedule to once a minute, which tells the client to push logs once every minute. Please note, you are limited to running fixed schedules such as every minute or every hour, rather than once every hour or daily. On the Logs tab, we can see I've chosen to download the 3 standard logs we typically look at: Application, Security, and System. Once you have selected the templates you would like to execute, save your changes. Okay, now it's time to configure the remote machine. I have switched to the client machine. I pre-installed the software and registered the software to use one node. From the Explorer view, expand Push Logs, then select Client. Check the Upload option. If you are connecting direct to the server, use the default type. Otherwise, select the Azure Relay Hybrid Connection option, then specify the information from your Azure portal to connect. For this video, since my client is my laptop, which is on my network, I'm going to connect direct without a relay in place. Specify the server name. Finally, ask your user to enter their credentials or create a user account on your domain specifically for pushing logs to your central Log Manager installation. Admin access is not required, and anonymous access is not permitted. The connection must be authenticated. Save your changes. Now that we have configured both the client and the server, let's see it in action. I'm going to start with the server. First, I'm going to move the service output window to fill my screen so I can see what's going on. With my left hand, I'm going to save the client configuration on my laptop. As you can see, the client connected and downloaded a single template. To save your time, I have edited out the time it took to push the logs. I'm going to pause the output so I can show you what we have. First, we can see the client connect. Then they are authenticated. The client requests the latest templates. The server then returns the templates to the client. And then the client disconnects. A minute later, the client connects then pulls the latest templates again, internally verifying the schedule has not changed. Then pushes the latest log content. Once the client receives acknowledgement from the last log, it terminates the connection. This is a guaranteed messaging system. That is, messages will never be lost, but in rare cases such as a network failure, after the database commits, but before the client receives the acknowledgement, in other words, a lost commit acknowledgement, the client will push log entries again. This is a rare case, but exists in all guaranteed messaging systems. So now we're back on the client. I'm going to open the service output window again so we can see what's happening. For demo purposes, I've disabled the log push so we can watch what happens when I enable it. To enable the client log push, from the Explorer view, expand Push Logs, then select Client. Before I enable push logs, I'm going to split the window so I can watch the output. Again, I edited out the time it took to download. We can see the push client configuration is saved. The client connects, authenticates, downloads the templates to run, calculates the next time to run, then disconnects. It reconnects when it's ready to push logs. 1 minute later, we can see the logs being pushed. Then just below, we can see the client reconnecting to send the next batch of entries 1 minute later. From the Explorer view, find the local host and expand it. This template was automatically created when the client received it for the first time. Each time the client connects, it overwrites the previous template, keeping the configuration in sync with the server. The template is disabled because local consolidation is not enabled, only remote push. Right-click on it and select Explore. This opens the monitor status view, which contains the current status, the history, and verbose output. The current status shows the last results and any errors that may have occurred. The history view shows important cherry-picked information from the verbose output. And finally, the verbose output shows detailed information that is logged while the monitor is running. That's Remote Log Push with Corner Bowl Log Manager.